And welcome back, everyone, to another chapter in Finway's tale of his new life here in Morrowind. Thank you all for joining us once again. Before we get started, let's stop running so we can have
Must be
a
going
quick
crazy
little catch-up
talking to
before
myself
we continue.
like this.
So, I am a little bit
Research.
farther back in time, or a little bit farther forward in
have
time
my
than you
attention,
all are
Outlander.
in terms of continuity of episodes. I'm trying once again to get things out once a week to every 10 days. But the last two episodes, holy shit, Jacob, what the fuck are you doing?
You have my attention, Outlander.
I would fucking hope so. Christ alive, man. Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? Oh, yes, okay. So it's been about a year since I recorded those other two episodes. But once again, I'm trying to go ahead and be a little bit
Hello,
more consistent,
Outlander.
especially because
I
I
help
saw on the last two episodes that it seems like someone other than me and maybe
Walk with
Kelly and
virtue,
maybe
Outlander.
Jacob are watching this. So I want to make sure that you at least get to see where the story is going, because I think it's an interesting story. And if you're someone who has been watching for a little while, I hope you find it interesting as well. So thank you for being here.
Hello,
A
Outlander.
couple other minor
May I
things. Kelly has COVID
Hello,
right now,
Outlander.
so I'm sure
May I
I'm
help
getting it.
you?
I think I can feel my throat starting to hurt. So I wanted to get this recorded before I potentially lost the ability to speak. And anything
Is
else?
there something I can do for
yes, you can listen. You can shut the fuck up, Polaris Sethendus, while I finish my quick update
I
on things,
suppose
and then we'll
there's
continue.
no
Oh, you
harm
shut the
in
fuck up.
talking. What can I
Right,
do
two
for
other things. One, the microphone positioning setup has changed once
Hello,
again, so now I
Outlander.
don't have any
May
trouble
I help
seeing the screen. I'm worried that there's
What
a
was
little
that?
bit of audio feedback coming from something. I thought I heard it when I recorded the
You
Book
have
2
my
intro,
attention,
because I
with
recorded that like
virtue,
a year after
Outlander.
recording the first two episodes. So I'll be listening for that. I really don't want to have to default back
suppose
to
there's
the
no
headphone
harm,
microphone,
no
though,
harm
because it's
talking.
kind of a
Can I
piece
do
of shit.
for you?
And fuck, door. What else? I'm smoking a lot less now, but I still smoke before my Morrowind
You
games,
have my
so I
attention.
might be a little
suppose
bit
there's
slow at the start
no
of this
harm
episode,
talking.
but I'm hoping it'll help
What
me
can
get
I do for
back
you?
into the roleplay setup quicker. All right, and with that, let's go in here. Did you touch that door? Strange. Anyway, yes, let's shut this door. Prepare to go out on the stage. Get back into the mindset of Finway. Here we go. And I am back. Sorry about that. Just as we finished the intro, something drew my attention away. Pretty much the best time for that to happen, though. So, we're back here. Door shut. Back on the stage, Jacob. And begin. So, Finway's here. He's just been discussing with Jacob what could possibly be going on here. We found the ash statue that seems to have been influencing the young son of our patron in the house, Councilman Sariathri. Let me see your last name.
I suppose there's no
Are you,
harm.
are you sure,
talking.
sir? Are you
What can I do for you?
are you sure it wasn't drugs that made you kill your friend? Because you seem a little confused. You seem like things aren't necessarily going right. Or maybe, maybe this is the corruption of Dagoth. I'm making light of this, but the way he's acting right now actually would be causing Finway to be a little bit concerned. So let me just double check if there's anything else around here that might help
so
with
hungry.
our
I could eat a
investigations. I don't care how hungry you are. Look at the ebony that I gave you. Jacob, do you realize I was thinking about this earlier while we were sitting here eating in this noble house? Do you realize just how strange it must look to everyone else? Because,
Hello,
you know,
May I help
to anyone who might be watching this little adventure of ours, come on, Jacob. Anyone from the outside who might be watching this little
You have
adventure
my
might just be
attention.
seeing all native Dunmer as the same. But all the Dunmer here would definitely know just at a glance that Jacob here is definitely an Ashlander. And yet he's wearing ebony mail, which that could buy him like a nice piece of property in one of the main cities and the supplies to set him up for life. I don't want to try and take it off him right now. Are those ebony bracers too? Yeah, let me actually see what you have on you. What are you walking around with? Oh, and he has ebony greaves. That's right. Oh, fuck. I forgot I forced him to put on Imperial Templar bracers. So not only... Ooh, what do people think about you? Because not only are you wearing... Oh, right, I was trying to see. How valuable that was. Yeah, even in the modified Morrowind, the Ebony Cuirass has a base value of 10 gold, and to build my level 1 stronghold in this game is 5,000 gold. I wonder if the house in some way subsidizes that. And that's why it only costs 5,000 gold. Questions for pondering later whenever we actually start building our faction player house. How much is this sword? Yeah, the Daedric. I keep forgetting that I'll have to check and see which mod it is, but I've got one of the Morrowind mods that rebalances the economy a little bit, which is nice because otherwise I'd be able to sell this Daedric longsword for like 30,000 gold, and I'd be able to master trainer myself with training just from that. But it is a little bit annoying. Anyway, so...
Maybe she's arrived.
Yeah, Jacob, I do wonder what people think when they see you. Dwemer boots, ebony greaves and cuirass, but then Templar bracers. But then you have this, you know, chitin shield. I wonder what you're doing to my reputation with you following me around. It's like, clearly you look like you've been in Imperial employ, but you're still an Ashlander. So are you a famous trader? Are you a famous sword fighter? Who is this person? This person who I assume would have an ugly fucking dog if he had any pets. Who is he that's following kinsman Finwe and Indoris around Sarithri Manor?
I suppose there's no harm in
You
talking.
probably add a fair
What can
amount
I
of
do for you?
intrigue to me wherever I go, my good man. Wait a minute. You are Domisa? Talk to you. It's a pleasure to see you again, kinsman and friend of the Sarithri family. All right, you're the mother, aren't you? Aaron, my husband, although certainly not the best mate, is a strong man of honor and principle. Beyond this, all the other families, save only Venom, respect my husband's opinion on all matters. Of all the Redoran members, he is the most open-minded. Well, that's clear from the fact that he accepted us into the more upper echelons of the house. What do you have to say about your son and this whole, you know, we won't call it murder, we'll call it an unfortunate death until there's some sort of official ruling by some higher body that it was murder in the case of his friend dying. Varver Sarithri. Yes, thank you for rescuing him. He's having a hard time right now, but he is a Sarithri. His name alone will not allow him to fail. All right, so you don't want to talk about current situation that he's in. I imagine Mother wouldn't want to talk about the specifics of the struggle her son's going through, even though her husband asked me to look into this. Will you talk to me about soul sickness? Soul sickness. Madness is a sickness of the soul. It comes from a lack of faith and a love of sin. All this talk of bad dreams and bad omens, superstitions, it's just a sign that people have abandoned the temple and fallen into greed and wickedness. So, you don't think that your son was affected by that? Okay, fucking walk away from me then. So does she not think that her son was
You have my
affected by...
attention
Oh,
now.
fuck off. Was affected by that ash statue? Maybe she doesn't know anything about it. Maybe she also doesn't know that he's been
have
having
my
bad
attention
dreams. I can see her just not fucking talking to her son about the whole thing. But then again, I don't fucking like that asshole. Life's a
It's
bit of a
so
dickhead,
good
my
to
dude.
meet you.
No, I
I
take that back. Of course she's not. Oh, did I have that conversation option with her? 1 second. Oh,
You have my
I still
attention
need to go back to her. Yes,
Hello, Outlander.
yeah, me
May I
again.
help you?
Quick question. Do you know anything about... You don't. Okay. Right. It's not this person, right? Yeah, okay. Fuck off. fuck you, asshole. Obviously, take two. Finished talking to her, found out that
Hello,
she
Outlander.
doesn't seem
May
to
I
be...
help you?
Either she doesn't know that her son's being affected by an ash statue, or she is so zealous that she's already kind of written her son off, but... Well, she said that the name alone wouldn't allow him to fail, so I wonder how much she actually cares about him. Maybe... things to ponder. Anyway, Ethan. Yeah, I want to talk to you about your son's friend Braylon, who is dead. Let's talk about these ash statues. I found one in your son's room. He says, "This ash statue troubles me. I would have you speak with someone at the temple about this statue. Perhaps Loro Serrano would know more of it." Interesting. What do you have to say about ash statues? Have I spoken to I have not. I have not left yet. I don't think I've ever asked you, my patron, what do you think about the temple, especially in relation to House Redran? So when I ask him about his thoughts about the temple, he says, "Yes, I am devoted to the tribunal, as are many members of our house. Some mistakenly describe House Redran as a mindless arm of the temple, but it is through shared values that our two bodies are united on many issues concerning Morrowind and its people. A warrior with a strong weapon arm but lacking in principle is merely a brute. The teachings of the tribunal guide our actions, and daily devotion gives us the focus and perseverance to achieve our goals." I cannot read for shit right now, which is really unfortunate given the game I'm playing. Alright, I guess, well, do you have anything new to say about your son now that I found out about this ash statue? Speak with him about the murder of Braylon. Okay, so you don't. Alright, well, we will be off. Ooh. How do I autosave? Ah, fuck. It's either the left or right arrow key. So left arrow key could mean go back, which would be auto-load. But I could also have been thinking, up first I'll save and then I'll load, in which case it would be left to right, and left arrow is autosave. That one, left arrow. Yes! At least I know myself to a degree, Jacob. Let us go. We're out of here. God damn, fucking... I miss teleportation magic. I've been fucking around with some other Bethesda titles, and fuck me, do I miss being able to teleport from interior cells to somewhere else. Even if, especially if it's limited to just 2, maybe 2.5, 2.5 teleportation locations, right? Or just abilities to get out of things. Like, you shouldn't be able to teleport anywhere from an interior location. But it is nice having that little escape option. See, if I had actual big fucking doctor brain in Elder Scrolls, I'd be able to... Yeah, I know. I should be able to do this, but I can't. I've always been horrible with constellations in the real fucking world. So why would I be able to tell you what that is? The mage, maybe? I don't fucking know. No idea.
I am never too busy for a good talk.
Well, I'm glad you're not. The serpent, maybe? I don't fucking know. We've spent longer on this than what I should. Leavings from a past episode. I have no idea where it came from, though. I do not remember. Alright. So we were here to see Lalaro. Ooh, Toulouse. What brings you to the temple, curate? Have you been lax in your duties? No, I've actually been doing some work for the master at Ghostgate.
I am blessed to be at your service, Outlander.
Toulouse, what's your background? Yeah, I thought so. I'm trying to remember if Toulouse has, said anything about me in the most recent council meeting. Natham, Rothaloth. Curate, Lalaran, Rothaloth. Council meeting notes. Do I have any other ones? I probably fucking left them all somewhere. Big brain move. Alright. You are not who I need to speak, though, to, Master. I'm actually working. I'm doing something for the Master at Ghostgate, so I cannot help with any duties in Alderun at the moment. Excuse me, Loloro. Yes, we should talk over here. I need to talk to you about the Sarithri
no
family.
harm in talking.
Yes,
What can I do
Athan
for you?
Sarithri said to expect someone. What can I do for you? Now, how did he know I was coming here, or was this, did he just send a runner ahead of me? Yeah, yes. All right, let's talk about some of these interesting topics that you have. Who is Sadris? I don't even remember. Sadris Nerethri. Interesting that you have this conversation topic. He is the son of the former Redoran Archmaster, Lasram Nethri, the one Bolvin Venom slew in a lawful duel to become Archmaster. Sadris is the leader of a group of rogue Redoran that have recently liberated the ancient Dunmer stronghold of Marindus from a group of cultists. He did so without Redoran approval, so things are tense with him and the council. Oh, right, I think I did bump into him at some point. Right, he took over that stronghold in the south. Fuck, when was that? It must have been when I was doing work for the Master at Molag Mar. Anyway, what do you have to say about the False Incarnate? This was not a task done for reward, kinsman. It was your duty as an honorable member of House Redoran. You should understand this by now. Honor and virtue are usually their own rewards. Right. Whenever I was helping to expose that, man, it has been a long time. Did I do that, or is that just fucked up dialogue choice? I gotta know. Give me 1 second. Hey, Toulouse, do you have the conversation topic False Incarnate? I put an end to the heresies of the False Incarnate. I did do that. That's right. It's all coming back to me now. That was missing in Finway's fucking reflection whenever he was talking about,
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
when he was talking about the services he had provided to the temple. He had talked about the healing he had done and the pilgrimages. But he hadn't talked about how he had dealt with the False Incarnate business. Or the woman with Corpus. The fucking Corpus woman. Well, this is going to set on reflections of, so why are we being sent to Lost Kagaroon? Is it just we clearly can get things done, or paranoia asserting itself of the Archmaster's just fucking with us? You, yes, Lalora Serena. God damn it, don't walk away from me when I'm talking to you, fucker.
I suppose there's
There is no harm in talking. Let's talk about this.
What can I do for
Well,
you?
let's talk about the murdered first, and then we'll talk about the ash statues. What do you know about the murdered man, Braylon? You found an ash statue in Varver Serethri's room. Give me the ash statue that I may examine it more carefully. All right, here you go. Thank you, Finwe and Indoris. Yes, I can see there's some kind of conjuration enchantment on this statue. I believe this statue influenced Varver Serithri in some manner, causing him to kill his friend Braylon Carverin. Why would summoning magic do that? That sounds like it would be illusion magic. Or mysticism. What causes animals to flee? I think illusion. At any rate, it doesn't sound like conjuration, so I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I believe the statue influenced him to kill his friend. He may still be under the influence of the statue. Tell Varver to come and speak with me. When I am sure he is no longer influenced by the statue, I will have him cleared of Braylon Carverin's murder. Fucking excellent. Good. Thank you. Thank you so much for your assistance and discretion with this matter. Trying to remember if you have anything that might be useful at this point. Fortify. Turn dead. No. Yeah, no. These are all things that I should very well know by now that if there were any useful spells here, I would have fucking bought them. It's just been... Can you tell that it's been a hot minute since I've been back? I'll stop mentioning that because I know it can be a little bit distracting. But yeah, that's kind of why I'm going through a lot of things like I haven't seen them in almost a year. Alright, get a little bit of health and magica potions for the road. Making sure I don't hit the jump button. And who should we pray to now that we're in here? We haven't prayed to anyone since we've gotten in. Oh, I was sure that there was a shrine down here. Roris?
Yes.
We need a book on
How
the saints.
do you do?
Or Maris. We'll pray to Saint Roris for his bloom. Thank you for your bloom, Saint Loris. I shall go forth and flower. Yes, sniff indeed, sir, sniff indeed. Alright, so before we head out, because again, I haven't seen this place in like a year. Kind of curious to see if there is anything that I would care about around here. Spell absorption, Realm's Gift. Realm's Gift is the equivalent of, I think Vivek's Touch, isn't it? Yeah. Thirst Barrier would be nice to have. Absorb Health. Ooh. Maybe. Oh, god damn it. It is fucking nice to be back here. I really think I'm in a setup now to where I will be able to record and put these out once a week. I've gotten things kind of settled with streamlining the editing process and such. So one, I'm hopeful that there won't be large gaps in time like there was between the start of book 1 and book 2. And 2, you won't have to constantly hear me going, wow, holy fuck, it's been a long time since I've been back here, etc., etc. More standard health potions. I've also been watching a lot of other Morrowind videos, which is part of what incentivized me to come back, and watching other people struggle by not having enough health potions is something that's on my mind right now. And you're the man who can offer really advanced training and things. What are my stats? What are my stats? That's the fucking level of I haven't been here in a while that I'm at. Destruction is only 35. Good. We can play with that. We can play with increasing that later. Mysticism, alteration, restoration. We're all up there. We actually decided we wanted to play around in the Mages Guild. We probably could continue to level up, but that is nowhere even remotely close to where Finwe's mind is right now. He is not thinking about working with one of the Imperial guilds. I want my other weapon, please. Just remembering what the shortcuts are, but I think I have the key bindings fucked up to where one of the switch weapon key bindings would also stop the recording. I was intelligent enough to actually make sure I had everything up on my additional monitors, so if the recording does shut off, I'll see it immediately. But I just don't want to even fucking deal with that. House Redoran and your stinky, stinky mud crab thing. I really do like it, though, because it forces House Redoran to be a little bit more like a family. You can come together and talk about things that really matter for the entire house quickly and, with a degree of proximity. House Redoran's counselors are spread out, on largely across their villas or in a couple of major cities. And then for the, what is it? For the Telvanni, they fucking, they each have their own towns. Like, they're spread across the entirety of their
It's
territory.
so good to meet you.
Hey, Ethan, I just wanted to let you know that I have talked to your man in the temple, and he says that after your son goes to him and is evaluated, he'd be able to have him cleared for the murder of Braylon Kavarin. And Ethan says in return, "Thank you, Finwe and Indoris. I understand that my son's name will be cleared when he has been purged of the Ash Statue's influence. I knew my son would never murder his friend, but I understand this statue influenced him in some way." Right, so like he didn't murder him. He did kill him, but the degree to which he's at
Hello,
fault is
Outlander. May I help you?
debatable. Ethan thanked me. He suggested that I speak with his son again. Or no, that I speak with his man in the temple again
Do I care?
about the Ash statue. Well, you should, because even though we can't be taking on, you know, duties with the temple master here in Outerune without potentially giving insult
Hello,
to
Outlander.
the master at Ghostgate, maybe be charged with abandoning our duties given there. This matter is more a concern of House Redoran, and so this is a
May I
way
help you?
we could continue working, doing good works for the temple. Still selfishly in Finway's mind, although he doesn't realize he's being selfish or even thinking this right now. He's thinking a way to continue burnishing his resume doing good works for the temple is now going back and talking
Must
with
be crazy.
Sarithri's man
Talking to myself like
about
this.
the Ash statue business. But in the
Walk with
meantime,
virtue,
Varver, we need to
Outlander.
talk to you about this Ash statue. I couldn't remember before, but now I know where I got the statue. I got it from Galtis Guvrun at the Rat in the Pot. I do not think we've been back to the Rat in the Pot since that whole business where we murdered the daughter of one of the counselors. Well, no, because I think we would have turned the job in. But at any rate, this is an unfortunate thing that we're going to have to go do. Real quick, what do you have to say about your friend? I didn't kill him. He was my closest friend. The guards found me near his body, but I don't remember anything that happened that night. Sometimes, though, I have bad dreams. That's right. You kill your friend in your dreams. I don't think they're dreams, dude, or, you know, they might be dreams in the fact that you're seeing things whenever you're sleeping, but I think they might be more memories than anything. I didn't shut that. Right, so I didn't see an option to tell him to go to the temple, even though I'm pretty sure that's what they wanted you to do.
You have my attention, Outlander. Walk with virtue.
All right, well, we will just have to pretend like a number of hours have passed. Can I wait? How do I wait? Remind me how I wait. Come on. Nope, that's casting spells. Damn, how do I wait? T. Of course it was T. We're going to go ahead and say that we rested at our patron's house for the evening, and then we're taking care of this in the morning, and we'll just assume that in that short interval of time, his son made his way down here, and throughout the night, the priest prayed with him, and because he was, in fact, a very devout member of the temple, it didn't take the
Must be going
Sarithri
crazy.
heir any time at all to be purged of the influence. Right. So, damn, I should have asked our patron, my patron, not your fucking patron, my patron, about any other official Redoran duties he might have for me. Because right now I've just been helping out, you know, him and his household.
Hello, Outlander.
But since I've become
May
a
I help
kinsman, I haven't really done much for the wider house. I'm probably still just seen as primarily Sarithri's retainer, rather than a true kinsman of the house. Which is something I would like to establish, considering how my work here in the temple doesn't seem to really be acknowledged by some of the higher-ups. There's bad politics, Jacob, in case you haven't noticed. Not that you haven't been following me this entire fucking time. Loloro, yes, look over your shoulder. I'll just whisper this quietly in your ear. Have you found anything more about Varver's ash statue? I found out where he got it. Gallus Govron gave Varver the ash statue. Go to Govron at the Rat in the Pot and ask him about the ash statue. I will do this. Can you give me duties? I'm concerned about the ash statue you showed me. Varver Sarithri must have acquired it from somewhere. I want you to find out where he got the ash statue. Interesting. Duties.
You have my attention, Outlander.
Redoran and... Yeah, I know the temple uses the term duties. I wonder which faction working for him increases my reputation with. I'm sure by now I've done enough quests to get promoted to... Disciple, but it doesn't really feel like I've done anything so notable that I would receive a promotion up from Curate to Disciple, which is basically indicating that I'm wanting to continue progressing in the hierarchy of the temple. Like, it'll be clear by the fact that I accept a promotion to Disciple and I don't have, like, a large field posting or working in, like, one of the major departments of the temple, that I'm going to be continuing to try and have a major impact on the organization and continue rising through the priesthood. Ooh, maybe that is why the master at Ghostgate is being this way, is because she wants to discourage me from getting this next promotion, because it's clearly going to mean that I have political ambitions beyond just serving the temple as the curate of a shrine. But why would she want to discourage me from that is the question. Yes. Alright, that is not the Rat in the Pot. That is the Fighters Guild. Let's instead go to the Rat in the Pot. One of only 3 buildings down here, and I managed to walk into the wrong one. Got anything to say, Jacob? Why would anyone choose to live here? You'd have to be mad. Dust, blights, witches. Yes, indeed. Guild dues. What do you have to say about that? So you're a tax collector, are you? Get your thumb screws? Wow. Fucking asshole. Ooh. I love that fucking half-lidded look, like he's about done with my shit. What do you have to say about Lost Cagaroon? I have 2 things to say about this mission. 1, who cares whether an Ordinator dies? They're scum, all of them. 2, who wants a hairy shirt? Ugh. Oh. Fucking, You're lucky that you've been a lot fucking nicer to me lately, or I might be kind of pissed. Worth reading, you know, novels, poetry, stuff like that. I only read for information, fuck you. I didn't mean to go into this long conversation. I just wanted to see if you wanted... Oh. So he's talking to me about learning to read, which I didn't really care to know about. Summarizing, his mother thought that learning to read was dangerous, but his ex-girlfriend's father did teach them to read, him and his daughter. He says his favorite books were the real Baron Zaya biographies. I also love those books. Those are really good. It's kind of cute, him talking about his ex-girlfriend, but I also wonder if it's like the mod developer writing about their own life, and so now I just kind of feel awkward reading this in a video. Yeah, I don't want to talk to you about your ex-girlfriend. I didn't mean for that to go there. I just wanted to know if you wanted to read a skill book. Good books. Read anything interesting? Feel free to have anything I have. I think this is about gardening or something. He reads The Seed. I don't think that's actually what it's about, my dude. Not what I wanted to click. I want to do some training, by the way. I feel like it's been a long time since we did any training. let's go ahead and improve your weapon skill. Let's improve your... Let's improve your... Well, you could carry my extra spear if I trained you in spear. Let's train your spear. Yes. Good. Increased your spear training. Can you train again recently? Yeah, Let's try and improve one of your skills. Yeah, that's right. You can only train once a day. All right. Well, after taking the morning to go ahead and talk with Jacob about things that we don't care about, and doing a little bit of sparring, reading a book, now let's go ahead and go into the Rat in the Pot at 11 a.m. We've been trying to just put this off. We really didn't want to do this.
Would be wise to listen.
Are you saying that I'm fine company? And you want to listen to me, or do you have something to say, Mr. Toad Tongue? The fuck was that about, huh? I'm Drode Terasar, Commoner. Welcome to Outerune, the district seat of House Redoran. Are you looking for someone in particular? Yes, I am. Oh, no, you just want to tell me about the major people in town. No, that's not what I want to know. Larry Sturron, who's that? She's around here somewhere, usually behind the bar. Who am I looking for?
You wish to speak?
I'm looking for Govron. Right. Well, let's ask just this random guy. I don't know. Again, because I haven't played in a while, like, I'm just inclined to talk to every fucking commoner. Which might be a better idea than just going straight to the bartender, because she is going to be talked to by everyone. Which means it might be easier to find that information. Let's see what this commoner has to say before we talk, excuse me, to the bartender. Hey there, Thadar Edis, my good man. Pleased to meet you, Finwe and Indoris. I'm Thadar Eris, commoner. Welcome to Outerune. Are you a member of House Redoran? Doesn't... Yes, you... Well, no, but it looks like you have an okay disposition with them. Alright, do you, after chatting about just like the weather and shit, I try and ask, do you know anything about... Never mind. We just have a pleasant little chat, and then it becomes clear as I'm talking to him that this man is already drunk at 11 o'clock in the morning and has no thoughts behind his eyes. Excuse me, Lyriel? Ma'am?
To what do I owe
Yes,
this
hi.
pleasure?
I was wondering, do you know any Govron in this establishment? She looks at me with blank eyes and is like, no, that name does not sound familiar to me. All right then, well, thank you for your time. I just also talked to her about the weather and shit. It's quite ashy out, isn't it? Well, the Rat in the Pot. Let's see if this person is down here in the Thieves Guild. I would be really unhappy if he is, because ash statues seem to be a thing that goes on with the Kamana Tong. I thought they were helping with smuggling. I don't like if the Thieves Guild is also becoming associated with that. That's one of the things that differentiates us. I am not here for jobs or advancement, my good man.
Outlander.
Ah, fuck, Govron. What is he doing down here? Is he part of the guild? Angoth looks at me, he's like, no, he's just been coming around the last couple of days. I don't know why he comes to this bar instead of one of the other bars in town where it'd clearly be more comfortable. Alright, I'll fucking talk to him. Hey! Govron. Yes. Hello, my good man. I'm fine, thank you. What can I do for you? 1 second. This might be a good opportunity to go ahead and remind myself that I have magical things. I have magical abilities. And for the moment, I need to actually expand that because I don't remember all the spell names that well. 5 to 25 points, 10 seconds. Not bad. Is there anything else that could work a little bit better than that? Vivek stuff. Vivek stuff could always be decent. Charm 10 points for 2 seconds. 5 to 25. 5 to 25. And then charisma. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and first fortify our charisma. Very good. Yeah, he doesn't want to watch me cast spells. That's fine. I wouldn't want to do that either. And then he's also going to look away while I charm him a little bit. Yes. All right. Now, my good man, Govron. Hello. I'm fine, thank you. What can I do for you? Well, what can I do for you? Your shirt is very nice. Your shoes are well made. Your hands are well modeled. Your voice is not ashen. Your face is handsome. Your inventory is well managed. There you go. I think 80. 80 out of 100 means he should be pretty likely to talk to me about things without immediately wanting to beat my ass. Join the Thieves Guild. Angoth's the mer you want. Ah, fuck. So are you in the guild? Angoth. Look around. Asshole. What do you have to barter? Oh, so you just straight up sell ash statues. Fuck. Okay. Let's talk about that, shall we? How could you? No, never mind. I'll just have to take care of this right now. Ah. Oof. Spear was probably not the
I can do. I am humbly at
Spear
your
was
service.
probably not the best indoor weapon. Thanks for the assist, though, Jacob. Real quick, magic. With your restoration spells, could you heal my attributes, please? I need you to be my mobile battery. God, you've made this so much easier rather than having to just constantly be running back to the temple. That's why I don't need magicka potions. I have this asshole. For like, I guess you giving me magicka wouldn't really be that useful in combat. But you're a great little battery for every fucking day spells. All right, Govron, what'd you have on you? Govron's note, which says, here's another crate of of statues. These are to be placed here in Eldaroon. Place the statues quickly and wisely. Destroy this note. Do not disappoint me again. Henare. It's Henare. That's what we're going with. All right, in addition to basically basic shit, we have 3 ash statues, which I imagine that fucking priest would destroy them. So I should probably start collecting those anytime I see them. Yeah, do you have anything that you want to talk to me about in terms of that shit we just saw? I'm not even going to ask about advancement. That is just a part of Finway's life that he wants to leave behind him. I just noticed something. You. Oh my god.
It has no master.
Your ears. Are those supposed to be like little white spots like tigers have on the back of their ears? That's fucking adorable. You're such a cute little kitty cat. Alright, let's get out of here before he recovers from just how offensive that was and comes at me. I was gonna say, Jacob, did you get fucking distracted? Oh, damn. No, I totally wasn't hoping that he would attack you after I insulted him. No, that was never the plan, never. And I really hope that this microphone does not develop any sort of buzzing, because again, I have it suspended in a different way, and I was worried it was picking up some sort of interference from that. I think it's fine now. It's a lot better than having the cord directly in front of my fucking face. But yeah, I still just don't know about it. Where is that? Fuck. If you're gonna say something, say it. Quit mumbling. I say as I mumble into the microphone. Yes. Yes, doing the Temple 2 step, I see. Very nice. Good dance skills. You gonna be part of the temple team whenever we have to dance off against the Imperial Guard, right? You're a man. You're gonna be our front man. All right. Let's talk to... Who was I instructed to talk to? No one. I was just attacked. So I suppose we'll bring this information back to Sarano. Have you found anything more about Varver's ash statue? Yes. So I found the man who gave it to him. I found more ash statues on the man after he attacked me when I asked him about them. And then, yeah, I found this note on his body, he says as he's rummaging through his pockets. You found a note on Gultis Govern's body when you asked about the ash statues? Let me see. Perhaps this Hanare is Hanare Astulanipal. She claims to be an outcast Ashlander. Her house is the first one on the right down the stairs from the temple. She may be as unwilling to talk as Gultis. Take these potions in case you need them. Ooh, interesting. Have we uncovered a sixth... Oh my god. Mumbling again? Have we uncovered a sixth house distribution ring in Outerune? Of all places? Like, the fact that this sort of thing might appear in Lalu territory would be unsurprising, but here in the seat of House Redoran? Of course, like, that would make sense for Dagothr to try and target such a stalwart ally of the temple, but
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
the fact that it even was able to be established is really concerning. All right. Her house is here in Outerune. Of course, the journal, though, doesn't record, like, those specific sort of instructions of, yes, no, it is, you know, what do you say, the first house on the right? Let's see.
What is this
Three.
regarding?
Oh, wait, we're about to take care of an outcast Ashlander. Do you have anything to say about that? I don't think you will, because this, what we're doing, is part of the LGNPC mod.
I suppose there's
If I recall
no
correctly, not base Morrowind.
What can I do for you?
Hanare Astula Asut Hanare Asula Late Panano. There you go. I've finally gone back to giving up to trying to say their names correctly. All right. Well, considering how that last interaction went, I don't know how much it's going to matter, but I'm still going to go ahead and try and get this person to like me before we talk to them. Also, let's see if they have any enchantments on them.
I'm waiting.
No, but there is something enchanted in this room. Hello, Hanare. It is the hour of waking. Dagothr awakens and comes forth in his glory, and his people shall rejoice, and his enemies shall scatter like dust. Does that mean you're hostile now? Yep. Oh, man. That was pretty damn impressive. I guess just the faith in Dagothr was enough to go ahead and shield you, which is quite alarming in and of itself. You took several spear thrusts to the gut and face, and you were fine. I mean, maybe not fine in that you weren't grievously wounded, but the fact that you were able to keep swinging, holy shit. Alright, she had an ash statue on her, but those footsteps are fucking killing me with how fucking fast I walk. Down just the tiniest bit. I know I tried this once before. God damn it. Stop being so loud. I'm going to try and ignore it, but I have a feeling I'm going to fail. Did she have a key on her? No, she didn't. Do I have detect key? I do have detect key. Is there a key in here? There is a key in here.
I don't know. Maybe she...
Yes, I know, Jacob. I know I could go ahead and bust the door open with with a spell, but one, if it's trapped, I don't have the security skill to see that. Two, I just sometimes don't want to have to go through all that fucking trouble. Alright? And whenever we're dealing with with these evil sort of influences. I don't want to be fucking magically, I don't want to, like, have any sort of magical contact with it at all if I can avoid it. Alright? Alright, cool. Where the fuck did she keep, where's she keeping her key? Alright, footsteps are gone. Oh, thank Christ. Alright, where is the key? Is it on your body? I thought I would have seen that. Is it in a bowl somewhere? I see it on my mini-map. Yeah, I know. Oh. And I still have not rebound the keys to make jumps somewhere separate from, right next to my magic key. Wait a minute. If it's up somewhere, jump, I can just cast a spell and levitate. Alright. Don't see a key anywhere here. Or anywhere up here. I don't really want to take a bunch of random shit to try and find it. I will if I have to, but I really fucking don't want to. Shut the fuck up, Jacob. I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to myself. Yeah. What do you have to say about that, you dumb motherfucker? This is why he doesn't want to talk to me. Oh. Very frustrated. Probably frustrated to the point to where I am now going to just fucking open it with magic. Alright. What do we got here? Ondices is not gonna be what I need. Open wild will do. Fucking open. We have telekinesis. I really hope we do. We do. Alright. And we'll just... Aha! There was fucking magic on the door. I wish I could have found the key. What do we got here? We've got spooky candle, fucking infected meat. Oh, yum. Let's not touch any of that. This whole fucking area is now a biohazard zone. We need the fucking temple to get their cleanup crew down here. Fucking stat. Dirty fucking ash statues. Big ass ash statue. What else we got in here? Fucking bowls. Single gold coin. That's totally not cursed. Creepy ass flag. Alright, let's just straight teleport out of here and pray for salvation. Ugh, fucking gross. Om Sivi, please fucking protect us and cleanse us of any dirty fucking corpus gas that might be on us from being in that place. And then Saint Maris, please ward us from gross fucking disease meat chunks. Alright. Sarno. So, once again, I went and talked to the person that you wanted me to, and once again, it turned into a fucking bloodbath. And by bloodbath, I mean there was one person who bled all over the place that might have filled a very small infant-sized tub, so more like a blood puddle. Not a puddle. A blood basin. It was a blood basin. By killing Hanari Astulapananal, the source of these ash statues in Outer Rune has been shut down. I admire your achievement, but we must remain vigilant against anyone else who comes to Outer Rune with ash statues. I will have her shrine destroyed, and the temple shall purify her house. Also, I understand there's some question about the disposition of her house. You should go see Namita about that. Ah, the woman in the Redoran Council Hall. Yes, I will do that. Alright, she's no longer a threat. Do you want these ash statues, though? You don't. I don't want them on me. So I'm just gonna set these here in a corner. And the temple can go ahead and dispose of them or whatever they want to do as they like, because one, that's like 7 pounds in my inventory. No, they're each 4 fucking pounds. Holy shit. So there's that, and then also, like, I don't want to be caught with that on me, so Thanks. Take care, everyone.
I am
I
blessed.
don't think
that
I
your
would
service
earn a
has
promotion for doing this sort of House Redoran work. That would be double dipping in a way that isn't fair if I'm trying to not seem like I've abandoned duties for the Master at Ghostgate. But that definitely probably burnished my reputation as being willing to fight the forces of Dagoth-Ur. Jacob,
I'm
wait a
listening.
minute. Did
Go
you,
ahead.
you indicated kind of that you knew about Lost Coggaroon. That means the Ashlanders know about Lost Coggaroon. Because we still have to do that. We still have to do that mission for the Master of the Ghost Gate. But for now, we, through our work with House Redoran, oh, the little shrine. Yay. Back in the day. Back in the long, long ago. Whenever we were just dumping random shit to have a nice little evening meal. Yay. Athletics have increased to 79. What was I saying? Oh, the work that we've been doing for House Redoran has clearly paid dividends in terms of benefits to the temple. So there can't really be any sort of... It's going to be looked at, I think, positively of us doing this work with House Redoran because it's also benefiting the temple, and we're not going to catch any flack for not having found this lost fucking base, which fuck knows where it is. It could easily seem like we're trying to continue that investigation while we're doing this. Which in effect we are, because I'm talking about it, or rather Finway's thinking about it, but we're not, like, actually actively investigating it. It's just if information comes along, we consider it.
What an unexpected
Hello,
surprise.
Aethrin. I have some
Please go ahead,
questions.
Outlander.
Oh, well, I have some things I need to tell you first, Finway, before we continue. Welcome back, my friend. Life has changed for Varver thanks to you, and yet it hasn't. I'm afraid that Varver thinks he's a weak son. Can you speak to him, Finway Indoris? He respects you and will open up to you about this, I hope. If there's a way you discover to help him, please let me know. Finway, of course, just smiles sadly at him, and he's like, of course, I'd be more than happy to help. I hope that after I help to find the source of the ash statue, he's come to trust me. So we'll see what's going on. But in his mind, Finway's thinking, this is another task that's just going to benefit the Erythri family. I was made kinsman of House Redoran, yet I'm still being sort of treated as an individual retainer of this one house. Even though, of course, like, what is the master of the house going to be doing or requesting whenever this sort of thing's happening with his son, right? You are all dressed very nicely in here. It's clear that you're all nobility.
Hello, Outlander.
Hi,
May I
Varver.
help
Your
you?
father, No, we won't say that. Hey, Varver, how's everything been going now that everything's been taken care of with the temple? Have the dreams been resolved? And yeah. So then we get chatting, talking about just how he's been feeling, and then we try and talk about trying to find the thing that would get him to talk to me about, how he's feeling. I ask him about himself, and he says, now that the cursed ash statue is gone, things seem to be a lot clearer, Finway. I don't want to let my family down. Maybe it's time to truly start growing up. I just don't know. I'm afraid I'll always be a weak son to a strong father. So you're a little bit... Are you almost like intimidated by your father and his reputation? Let's ask him about his dad. My father's a great mer, truly. He believes in 3 essentials for the warrior: humility, discernment, and courage. I'm afraid I haven't been living up to his expectations so far. So that is like one of your big sources of anxiety, and this seems like it's far beyond what was happening with the 6th house, although this fear might be why you were somewhat susceptible to the ash statue, and it might also be somewhat a result of the ash statue's influence amplifying these feelings. Nothing new about bad dreams. What do I need to ask him about? I already asked him about the ash statue. Braylon. Nothing new there. House Redoran. He says, do yourself a favor, friend, and tell me why you joined House Redoran. Look what happens to you. Look at me. Interesting. So are you despairing of being a member of House Redoran? Okay. What do I need to ask him about, I wonder? Journal. Speak to Varver, since he respects me and may talk about his doubts. Do I need to go ahead and butter you up a little bit more? Or is it that I just haven't clicked the right thing? Let me go ahead and try and charm him. 94. Okay, if he doesn't like me enough to talk now, I don't think the other 6 is going to matter. Background, bad dreams, Bolvin, clothing, ebony, honor, latest rumor, little advice, my trade. Oh. Little advice. You want some advice? It's too late to tell you to stay away from House Redoran, so if you're going to get involved in the politics of Outerun, you have to be constantly aware of the situation. You have to be smart, cunning, and aware of who has the biggest interests out of either using you or silencing you. Most people here are here to use you for their own ends, but some are genuine. They want to use you for the positive end of the benefit of the whole house. These people are rare, friend. My trade. I'm a nobleman of the Srithri family. The Srithris have been known for our loyalty and service to House Redoran for millennia, but I'm currently a disappointment to my family, especially my father. I'm a weak son. I think we need to go back and talk to Aethrin about this. Does this guy have a journal, I wonder? I'm not going to go picking through his things. Well, I mean, like, picking up his things and potentially getting in trouble for it, like his pillow. I don't really want to be forced to open doors if I don't have to either. Oh, my throat's starting to hurt, so we are hitting the end of this recording. I want to try and finish this, but I might not be able to. What do you have to say about your son? Thank you for helping him again. I'm so relieved that he was not in control of his mind and was being influenced by that ash statue. He truly admires his father, and I believe Varver will do what's right and honorable, even if it may take him a while or a little
Walk
help.
with virtue, Outlander. You have my
You'll
attention.
bring me good fortune, Outlander.
Aethrin.
How may I be of service?
Yeah, let's talk about Varver. No? Nothing to say about that, huh? Ash statues? Have I already done this? Andres Nerino? That can't be right. Maybe I've just forgotten. Braylon? Ash statue? I don't have a conversation option for talk either. Barber. Huh. Strange. Yeah, I'm not sure how to help you with your son at the moment. He might just need a little bit of time.
Where's that?
I'll come check in on him in a couple of days. I'm about to go see some other members of the house, especially Namita over in the council hall, but is there anything that I can assist with, Councilman, before I go? Anything that I might be able to take care of before I return? Redoran also uses duties as their way of talking about work that needs done. Duties. Andres Nerino, a Lalu noble, claims that Archmagister Bolvin Venom is guilty of certain indiscretions with the wife of another counselor. While I do not approve of all the Archmaster does, as a councilman of House Redoran, I cannot let this accusation stand. I want you to stop Andres Nerino's slanders. The slander is being spread by Andres Nerino. Track him down and demand that he withdraw his slander. If he refuses, challenge him to a duel, but do not shame House Redoran by murdering him. Very good. I will do this thing for the house, and I will return with either
Talking to myself like this.
satisfaction or an apology. And now as Finwe leaves, he's smiling inwardly to himself, which he shouldn't be, because he's thinking about using another human being for his own ends, but that is still how he's largely seen other people, and this is an opportunity for him to start having his name spread beyond just serving Arithri. He's serving the most powerful member of the council, and Sarithri, and by doing this, hopefully he's helping heal the breach between those two minor, well, not necessarily minor houses, leading houses within clans within House Redoran, because the son was trapped in Bolvin Manor. Hello, Namita. I
like
was
what
told
I
to
see.
talk to you about this woman who had her property seized by the temple because she was peddling ash statues, actually. The Outer Room Guest House? For crimes against House Redoran, Hanare Astanalapul's house in Outer Room has been declared Redoran property. It has been purified by the temple and made into a guest house. All the goods in the guest house are the property of House Redoran, of course. All Redoran of rank kinsman and above, without their own house in Outer Room, are welcome to use it for temporary lodging on the basis of availability. This includes you as well, kinsman. Fantastic. It will be nice to actually have use of lodgings in the town. Although eventually, I would hope to establish myself in this community as well, a little bit more permanently, so I can be closer to the council. There's a maidservant by the name of Trinili Nerethri assigned to stay there and assist lodgers. Let me give you a key so you can use the guest house yourself. If it is available, of course. Ask Trinili if it is. She will know. Fantastic. So at least now we have a place to stay. It's not our own place, but it is a place where we can stay and rest that isn't sort of bumming with a friend or having to stay with Arithri in his manor and sleep in more like communal quarters. I wonder how many people like us Arithri is currently working with. I imagine not very many, considering he's sending a new person to do all of this work for him. Since we're doing so much work with Redoran, let's go ahead and just switch back into our Redoran clothing, shall we? Gloves. I want to leave those pauldrons on. And decent boots, expensive shoes. Those will do. There we go. That looks a little bit better for a kinsman of House Redoran. And yeah, so I think this is where we'll leave it, friends. Like I said, I'll try and get something out once every 7 to 10 days. We'll see how I'm feeling after this one. I can feel my throat hurting a little bit. So I'm going to stop now. But thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.